Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 15th of May. So on the 15th of May, we have the moon void of course, and the moon makes a semisextile to Neptune, the moon enters Leo, the moon's north node goes direct, and the moon enters its first quarter moon phase. So Mercury semisextile to Neptune entered on the 14th of May, is exact at 4:45 AM on the 15th of May, and leaves on the 16th of May, and Mercury is in the constellation of Aries and Neptune's in Pisces. So when Neptune and Mercury semisextile, it allows us to be more poetic in our communication. We can become more witty in our banter, and people can just become more open to dreamy, spiritual, deeper conversations with like a lot of mystery and intrigue. So it's a good energy best used to, connect deeper with your emotional, psychological or spiritual self, or connect with others on that level through communicating and brainstorming and just sending, messages from your heart to people, speaking from your soul, telling people how you really feel. So yeah, and when the moon's in Leo, it also, can make emotions run high. We can become more fiery, have more confidence and self-expression, and our feelings can kind of take center stage, and we can become more demanding and wanting attention and recognition from others as well. So it's a great energy to be creative, but just make sure that if you seek a bit of affection, ask for it nicely rather than encroaching on people's boundaries and forcing yourself on others, and just be open to others wanting to talk about their feelings with you as well. The moon's north node going direct allows us to kind of like course correct, like to look at our daily routines or mistakes that we've made and not said sorry for yet, and maybe say sorry or be open to giving forgiveness to others, or just doing things that can kind of put you on your path to your highest potential, or help you move forward in your life plan. Sometimes people have a 1 year or 2 year, 5 year plan, so maybe creating one of those or refining one of those, making changes, just looking at your goals and whether your daily actions are aligning with your goals so that they can come true. The first quarter moon sort of like challenges us to take decisive action towards reaching our goals, and ignoring any internal or external obstacles in our path, just like coming into the understanding that life will always contain up and down. So this energy allows us to be more patient with ourselves, and especially our personal development, because a lot of the time we can get the information and feel we've all got the information on how to change, but actually putting it into our day-to-day life and unprogramming ourselves from our past mistakes, and actually opening ourselves up to forgiving ourselves and others and loving ourselves and others. I know it's not easy, it's not hard. This is why I say change is a day-to-day kind of like thing that we should be doing, rather than seeing it as like some kind of destination. It's a journey, to use that cliche, but it really is, and you will fall many times. And the best thing that you can do is to pick yourself up after the many failures, and to accept that if you're failing leads to trying, and that means if you keep on trying you will make progress. And sometimes you may think, I've been doing this for 2-3 years, I'm not making progress, but one day everything can just fall into place, not because it's come out the sky, but because you've kept on trying day in, day out over 2, 3, 4, 5 years to keep on making these change. And one day, even though it seems like you're not making progress, because you've kept on trying, it can just come really fast. So yeah, this energy allows us to push forward and have unwavering focus and clarity towards achieving our goals and in loving ourselves as well. So content creators can talk about how we can bring more creativity and spirituality into our healing journey of understanding ourselves and others, and talking about stuff like magic and mystery and the deeper meanings of life, like life after death, and how we can, healthfully express our ego and respect other people's boundaries and ourselves, how we can work on self-forgiveness and forgiveness of others, talking about tips and strategies and how we can overcome feelings such as resentment, jealousy, envy, bitterness, how we can let go of our psychological and emotional trauma, explaining what psychological, emotional and spiritual trauma is, how we can, build more daily habits into our life that inspire us and are healthy for us and put us on, in alignment with our highest path, our truest path, and help us sort of like reach our dreams. So just tips and strategies on how we can set goals, start projects, finish projects, because a lot of the time we can start things and not finish them. Tips and strategies on how to overcome procrastination and how we can just become more confident in asserting our opinions and intentions, and how we can just be more open-minded to change within ourselves and others. So yeah, that was the daily scope for the 15th of May.